I sell a lot of Apple laptops, and I found a lot of my customers are first-time Mac users. So I've made these series of videos to help people get started with the basics of using a Mac. Chapter 1, the dock. The area at the bottom of the screen with all of these icons is called the dock. Opening programs is very straightforward. For example, if I wanted to open Microsoft Word, I just run my mouse pointer over the Word icon and click. Word will open. Pretty simple, huh? So, what if I want to rearrange the icons? That's also easy. What if I wanted to move Word over on the other side of the Mail program? I just click and drag. I can move Excel too. And if I decide I don't like them there, I can just move them back. Or, if I decide I don't want an icon on the dock, such as the address book, I can simply drag it off the dock and it's gone. Never fear, you didn't erase the program. It was just a shortcut. You can always place it back on the dock by opening the Applications folder, finding the address book program, and dragging it right back on there. Speaking of the Applications folder, most people will want that on the dock. This is very easy. Just open the hard drive, find the Applications folder, and drag it to the dock. From now on, when you want to find an application, you can just click here and see them all. Chapter 2, MDI. Now, this next thing I'm going to show is a bit more abstract, but try to follow me here. Most programs on the Mac are considered MDI. That stands for Multiple Document Interface. I'll give you an example. I'll open Camino, which is my web browser, and then I'll open up Google on this window. Then I'll open up a new window. On this one, I think I'll open Yahoo. Now, I'll minimize this window and you can see it go to the dock. Then I'll minimize this other one and you can see it go to the dock too. Notice it goes to the right-hand side of the dock because these windows are just part of a larger application. Now, let's open them back up. This time, I'm going to close both windows. You may think you've closed Camino, but you haven't. Notice the menu bar at the top still says Camino. And if you look at the Camino icon on the dock, you'll notice a little black triangle underneath the icon. That means the program is still running. So how do we make sure we really close it? You can right-click the icon, or just hold your button down for a second or two, and a little menu will pop up. Now you can select to close it. Let's use another example. I'll open TextEdit, which is like a little miniature word processor. In this example, I'm going to open a single window, and now I'm going to close that window. But you'll notice TextEdit is still open on the dock and at the menu on the top. This is another way to close it, by choosing to quit from the menu bar. Chapter 3, Mounting Drives. Let's say you have a file on a CD and you need to copy it to the desktop. Just insert the CD and wait for it to pop up a CD icon on the desktop. Just double-click the icon, find the file you want, drag it to the desktop, and wait for it to copy. Once done, you can close the window and drag the CD icon to the trash. That will unmount the disk and force it to eject. Let's do another example. Let's say you have a file you need to copy onto a USB flash drive. Just insert the drive and wait for it to show up on the desktop. Once it's there, you can drag the file into the drive and then drag the drive's icon down to the trash can to unmount it. Chapter 4, Installing the Software. When you download software for the Mac on the internet, it will almost always come as a DMG file. That stands for disk image. It's like a virtual drive you have to mount. In this example, we'll install a VLC player. When you double-click the image, it will mount just like a USB flash drive. At this point, you can open it and you can see the main icon for the program you downloaded. Just drag that icon to the Applications folder and you're done. Chapter 5, Using the Airport Wireless. First of all, to clear up a commonly asked question, the airport card has absolutely nothing to do with an airport like this. It's just Apple's brand name for an 802.11 wireless, and it works with any wireless access points such as those made by Netgear, 2Wire, Cisco, or even Apple. Another thing to point out is that 802.11 wireless is not part of the cellular phone network, so you can't just use it anywhere you want. You'll need to be in range of an access point like this one. Many public places will offer Wi-Fi for their customers. Some examples are hotels, restaurants, bowling alleys, and coffee shops. To connect, just look for the little airport icon at the top of your screen and click it. You'll get a list of available wireless networks. Mine is called Murray, so I would just select that one. If you wanted to see the signal strength in more detail, you can always click Open Internet Connect. Here, you can also pick the wireless station to connect to and see its signal strength. Once you are connected, you should be able to just open your web browser and start surfing.